At 12:11 a.m. on April 16, 2011 in Oakwater, Ohio, 31-year-old Alan Atwater made a call to 911. In his own words, he stated that a terrible accident had taken place in his home.
Ottawa County 911.
Yes, this is Alan Atwater. I'm at 964 Lights Road.
Okay.
There's been a terrible accident at my house. My wife and 3 children are dead.
Okay, what happened?
Gunshot wound.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to kill myself right now.
Okay, did you kill them?
Yes.
Okay, what went on?
The special response team tried to call Alan's phone and asked for his attention with a loudspeaker, but they never got a response. They eventually broke down the door and found the bodies of the Atwater family. Upstairs in the bedroom was Alan and his wife Dawn, who was aged 30. They also found the bodies of 4-year-old Ashley, 2-year-old Isaac, and 1-year-old Brady. Everybody except the youngest was on the floor. 1-year-old Brady was in bed. They all had a single gunshot wound. Alan's grandmother, who lived right beside them, heard about the 911 call through a police scanner and recognized the address as belonging to her grandson. She repeatedly called them, but there was no response. The shooting happened because Alan's marriage was in turmoil and he would do anything to stay with Dawn. But 2 days before the shootings, Dawn told a friend that she no longer had any feelings for him. He was also very abusive, pushing her against the wall and choking her early into the marriage. She had been wanting to get away for at least a year before her death. Ashley had only turned 4 years old 12 days before being murdered. On July 15, 2013, in Hartford, Wisconsin, Joy Blodgett called 911 after her 19-year-old daughter Jessie was found in her bedroom unresponsive and not breathing. She was also called to the touch. During the call, Joy made a horrifying realization.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hartford 911, what's your emergency?
My daughter is blue. I went to wake her up, and I just got home from lunch, and she won't wake up.
She's
oh
19.
My god.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Okay.
Okay, so is she breathing?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, ma'am, do you know how to do CPR?
Jessie.
Do you know how to do CPR, ma'am?
She's cold. She's cold.
She's cold?
She's cold. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she's good.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Her pants are all wet and she's got, it looks like strangulation marks.
There are strangulation marks?
That's what it looks like. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Honey, what happened to you? No. No. Honey, no. No.
First responders arrived immediately, but sadly it was too late. Jessie Blodgett was pronounced dead at the scene. After weeks of investigating, it was discovered that the killer was one of Jessie's closest friends, Daniel Bartelt. It was also found out that he was responsible for an assault carried out on a woman named Melissa Etzler of Richfield. She was walking her dog at a park when she was attacked by a man with a knife. Thankfully, she was able to fight him off and escaped. The attack happened on July 12th, just 3 days before Jessie was killed. Daniel Bartelt was sentenced to life in prison with no chance for parole. Jessie's dad, Buck, actually forgave Daniel for his actions. In an interview with Crime Watch Daily, this is what he said.
Anger, hatred, rage. Any normal parent of a murdered child might be feeling all of these things. But when it was Jessie's father's turn to speak in court, he turned to his daughter's killer and said this.
I forgive you, as I have every single day since we found out it was you. I believe there's good and bad in every one of us, so I don't demonize or vilify you.
You showed a lot of grace and kindness and love in your statement.
I don't want you to think that I'm living in some sugar-coated bubble and I don't have pain or anger at all. At the same time, stronger than that was this inexplainable peace and forgiveness and a sense that everything is okay. And I don't know how to explain that to this day.
Because he's seen the impact his forgiveness has had on others, he's decided to honor his daughter's memory by starting an organization called the Love is Greater Than Hate Project.
It's a nonprofit, and our dual mission is to end violence against our girls and women and to have all people inspired, educated, and motivated to choose love over hate. Don't get me wrong, I'll never be okay with what Dan did to Jessie. But Jessie's life and death, for me, are for bringing light into this world.
Jessie was a talented musician, and you can find some of her performances here on YouTube. On July 29, 2015, in Pueblo, Colorado, Katrina Lavecchi called 911 to report a fire at her mum's house. She was extremely concerned because she thought that her mother, 77-year-old Susan Hernandez, was still inside. She went inside to look for her while on the phone with 911.
Police department, can I help you?
Yes, there's a fire at my mother's house.
What's burning?
The house is full of smoke. I cannot find my mother.
You don't see any flames?
But yes, there's flames in the basement. And her music's on. A front door is broke. Like somebody broke in. She might be in the basement, I don't know, but the house is full of smoke. Please send somebody.
They're coming right now.
Okay. Mom! But I'm in the basement now.
Lynn, I want you to get out of the house.
Okay, Mother! Mom! Mom! Okay, I'm going now.
I don't want you to go in there.
I'm here. I'm in here. I cannot leave.
No, I don't want you.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Mom! Mother! God, can they check the basement as soon as they get here? I'm afraid she's down there. Mother! Mom! 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 Oh my God! It's my mom that's on fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! My mom's on fire! Oh God!
Susan Hernandez was found set on fire at the bottom of the basement steps, dead. Looking into the case, Sergeant Raymond Purvis discovered that Mrs. Hernandez had been killed by a blow to the back of the head. She had been murdered. Authorities eventually closed in on her nephew, Anthony Senna. Anthony had been fixing his grandmother's roof, all while she was paying him thousands of dollars for doing it. However, she wanted the money back after realizing that Anthony was neglecting the job and, instead, was spending the money. She said that she wanted her money back by Tuesday or else she would call the police. That Tuesday was July 28th, the day authorities believe she was initially killed. Police found the murder weapon, a hammer, in Anthony's mother Vanessa's house, and it traced back to him. He was charged with first-degree murder, arson, and theft. On November 22nd, 2016, Anthony Senna was sentenced to spend the rest of his life in prison. Now, I'm sorry to say that I can't find any information about this next call. All I could find was audio of it on YouTube, but I don't know when or where exactly this took place. If anybody has any information about the call, please let me know in the comments. A man made a call to 911 after shooting his girlfriend to death. He then apparently turned the gun on himself. During the call, it sounds like he's crying at first, which then turns into menacing laughter.
Ma'am, hello? Ma'am. Hello? Hello?
The thought of being murdered is terrifying by itself, but imagine the laughter being the last thing you ever hear before your life ends. I can't imagine how scared she was in her last moments. Again, I'm so sorry for not having any information about this call. Please let me know if you know anything about it, and I'll put it in the pinned comment. On September 18, 2014, in Bell, Florida, 51-year-old Don Spirit called 911 after he shot his daughter and 6 grandchildren. Don had been arrested and charged 7 times in the past with a variety of misdemeanors and felonies, ranging from drug possession to depriving a child of food and shelter. On November 14, 2001, he accidentally shot and killed his 8-year-old son Kyle on a hunting trip in Osceola County. While pointing out rust on the muzzle of his rifle, it fired and struck Kyle in the head. He pleaded guilty to possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and was sent to prison until his release in 2007. His daughter, 28-year-old Sarah, was also investigated, and investigations included nearly every type of abuse and neglect in the agency's handbook. Beatings, burnings, poor supervision, abandonment, domestic battery, drug abuse, and medical neglect were among them. Her children frequently missed school due to head lice and often resorted to stealing food because they were hungry. Sarah insisted that the family had steak for dinner, but the children said that they ate cereal and ramen noodles while Sarah and Don ate the steak. Don beat the children for even jumping on a couch. In 2007, the Department of Children and Families removed Sarah's children from the home. She was later given back custody of them and threatened with charges from a private child welfare agency if she abused them again. Several more abuse cases followed, with nothing done about them. Then on September 18, 2014, Don shot Sarah and all of the children before calling 911.
Gilchrist County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I just shot my daughter and shot all my grandkids, and I'll be sitting on my step, and when you get here, I'm going to shoot myself.
What is the address that you're at, sir?
2550 Northwest, 25 Paris, Don Spirit. Every one of them are dead.
You said your name is Don Spirit?
Yep.
All right, Don, what kind of gun do you have?
It doesn't matter what kind of gun I got. They're all dead, and then when you get here, I'll shoot myself, and then you figure out what kind of gun it is.
How long ago did this happen, Don?
I don't want to hear it, man. I'm done with every fucking thing. Just bring the motherfuckers out here, that's all. We got all the kids are dead in the house.
Okay, how many people? Okay, how many people?
6 kids, 1 adult.
6 kids and 1 adult?
Yeah. One of them is a baby.
All right, Don. Is there any way you can stay on the phone with me till I get somebody there to help you?
What's that?
Can I have you stay on the phone with me?
No, not that. I'm waiting for them to get here. When they get here, I'm going to shoot myself on my back step. All I'm doing is waiting for them.
So you're sitting on your back steps?
Yep.
Okay, Don.
When police arrived, Don shot himself as he promised he would on the call. They discovered Sarah's body partially underneath a tarp and the children's bodies were located in different rooms in the house. The children were aged 11 years old, 9 years old, 8 years old, 5 years old, 4 years old, and 2 months old. Don's ex-wife believed he was bipolar and was under the influence of illegal drugs. The reports also mentioned that he had been smoking spice and was off his medication for a month.